Hey Capricorn, today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Capricorn. We're just going to begin Capricorn. Bottom of the deck shows free yourself. I do feel what that means to me. I always feel this energetic protection, and for a very long time, the collective I am tapping into, those who are in similar timelines as myself, have been in this Nine of Pentacles energy for a long time. So I just feel really positive energy for you. A lot of you in relationships, things are moving forward. That whatever was this interference coming up, this is why I've been saying in the other reads, there's like a karmic closure happening. So the more you keep your vibration in alignment with flow, Empress energy, Nine of Pentacles, just doing you, you know what's good for you. This karmic energy is just an interference, and honestly it's becoming more and more of an illusion. So also look at it as for some of you it's friends. Do be mindful of family as well. I'm picking that up as well. So let's get into this love read. All right, what do we got for Capricorn and love? Reconciliation. For some of you, if you're with a person, this is about reconciling differences, more about things finally feeling more leveled out in your relationship due to the interference. For others of you, there is a ex still, unrequited love. To me, that picks up a past energy, and it could be energetically within yourself. But this is your real love, romantic feelings and playfulness. So this is, to me, is a frequency. You know, when we're in this right here, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. The vibration of your spirit is something that's going to keep your connection going, right? Someone is trying to interfere it. I feel for a lot of you, some of you, it's a past energy. But also, for those who are single, to me, this unrequited love has been a lesson about who we've allowed. So a lot of you are also just in a space of focusing on what's coming into your life, right? So there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. My focus is attraction, right? What we're focused on. Our spirit brings in that energy of what we attract. So what we want is something pure, genuine, romantic, like worthwhile, right? Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Something that's worth exploring, something that's worthwhile. Not maybe this past energy that has been coming up for a while, I feel. Or just your feelings about it too. So let's see what's going on with this energy, Capricorn. We're going to pull some interference too, but I want to use that deck for clarifiers this week. Let's see what comes up. Oh, this is Capricorn. And as always, my Nine of Pentacles that I call you guys all the time. I just feel you're moving through this as gracefully as possible, even if you have your moments, of course. Yeah, you see this energy right here. As I was saying, you guys are moving through this as gracefully. There goes the Hermit. You know how much I love that. And with the power, the strength here, it's an understanding of self. There's a true, deep understanding of self here. Those who are new to my channel, I've been calling my Capricorns Nine of Pentacles forever. Why? Because it's been this energy of a strong sense of self. And clearly, Nine of Pentacles are minor arcanas for me. This is how I read. Nine of Pentacles are minor arcanas to the Hermit. All the specific numbers on the major arcanas, all the minor arcanas represent that for me. And so Nine of Pentacles represents that solitude and that strength. There's a resilience in you. That's that protection too. It's like, I'm telling you, a lot of you have this ancestor. There's this strength around you. There's like a very strong warrior. It feels warrior, very warrior-like. And there goes the past memories of love. Again, the healing aspect for a lot of you, stand your ground, or some of you, it's just X interfering. This could be a person you're with. So wow, these are all major arcanas. So world, definitely something's changing. This is definitely a new direction, a turning point. Like I said, there's a karmic closure. There's a cycle that's just being done with, and your resilience is paying off here with the Strength and the Hermit, and there goes your Judgment. So these guys go together, right? So you've got 2021. I'm going to lay these out like this because this is exactly what's happening. This is about your resilience. A judgment call is being done. This is your guys who are saying, your angels, your ancestors are here for truth. Truth is going to be granted here. It's what's, you stay in this power of integrity, your knowing, and this is how you get your blessings here. But also know that I'm pretty sure the cards are going to come out where you're going to see the mirror, right? This past energy, which is why Spirit is saying stand your ground. There's going to be a past energy trying to shake your energy up or to shift you. But this is for you to know how you energetically, again, you have the knowledge and understanding of not allowing that to change your spirit, right? Your spirit is young. Your spirit knows better. And why this power here? Why the Strength? Eight of Pentacles. I love that there's two representations of the 8 and the 9. So we have 8 of Pentacles here, which is part of your strength, the things you're focused on, and the 9 of Wands, which is again minor arcana of Hermit. So you're there's a hypervigilance here of you're very, you know better. Here with the Knight of Cups, I feel this has to do with where you're going. I feel movement with this energy here. I feel more about your wishes. I feel your 9 of Cups energy here with this Knight of Cups. And you're starting new and you're enjoying your relationship here with your person. Okay, you're definitely, yeah, you're very Hangman. There's this energy of movement and wisdom. Movement and wisdom. Energy of the hypervigilance, this very loud awareness. Some of you it is, but some of you it's extremely silent, you know, so nobody knows your moves. Very, look at that, King of Wands, very action driven, but you're kind of, there's like a spunk. I don't know why I feel again that youthful inner spirit. Okay, more this Hermit. Why the Hermit? Hermit with Hermit. This is extremely strong here. This is why I say Capricorn, there's this, for those who have been following me for a while, you know that I've always said this wisdom that this collective I've been tapping into has definitely been a service to you, and it's a constant growing, you know. King of Pentacles, you're just getting stronger and stronger. A lot of you, your money's very well. I feel there's going to be a lot of financial improvement here, which is why there's a protection around this new cycle too, because it's such a, yeah, the Chariot's been your strong energy for like 2 readings, I think. And that's this determination you've had. Give me more of this Hermit. There's this Chariot energy of determination that I've been picking up with you, Capricorn. Yeah, there goes that 7 of Wands again. Why? Because you're moving in a new direction, and there goes the 3 of Wands. There's a lot of plans. There's too many plans, and you're in this protective energy. Yep. 4 of Swords again for this Hermit energy and the Ace of Cups. So There's definitely great emotions here if you're with a person. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus energy, another earth sign, Leo, Virgo. But deep down inside, and if there is this interference energy in your surrounding, because we'll get into that, because I feel a lot of you have such wisdom and this has been part of it. Also the boundaries of within yourself. For those of you who've been taking care of yourself, right? Because Hermit also represents a lot of solitude. So some of you are just really single, right? And this is a lot of healing energy, a lot of rest, health. Health needs to be taken care of here. So this energy for me goes for both whoever's in a relationship. This is why you've been in this 9 of Pentacles energy, because this is about Spirit has been feeding you a lot of energy to ground yourself. They've been helping you, and they show it in many different ways. And some of you may have had tower moments that you'd be like, this can't be, you know, from Spirit. Sometimes it is, you know, sometimes we're not listening. The stubbornness comes in and we fight it, and they'll force you to rest. They'll force you to take a step back. Hence me, you know, I'm also in that energy, which I recognize it. So there's a energy, I share this because there's an energy, Capricorn, that you have to recognize that there is a time for rest. But those in relationships, this is also boundaries of taking care of your own self needs. You understand? Like I really just feel a lot of you, your health came on this Ace of Cups. Knight of Swords. So, yeah, so a lot of you, this could have been like an unexpected health, something's within your health, or a change in your relationship. Again, this Ace of Cups. It's like something quickly changing that you're gonna have to take. You're just gonna have to make a decision about. I feel there's a lot about wisdom and knowing, and or either seeing right through it, because it could be very like quick. Give me this Ace of Cups. Three of Cups. There goes that Knight of Cups. So again, a lot of you in relationships, but this is good because it's forward movement with 3 of Cups. There's a forward movement, so there's a celebration. There is something very fortunate, and I think it has to do with the steps taken. Some of you, it could have been you or your person, but it's a preservation. There's a knowing that whatever your wishes are, I feel with this Knight of Pentacles, this is why it was clarified by the Hanged Man. There's like this perspective of approach is what I'm feeling. It's like a perspective of how you go about things. There's a lot about wisdom here is what's really being isolated here, because the Hermit twice with the 4 of Swords, and then Hanged Man. This is a lot about deep introspection, but understanding as well. So give me on this Truth, why Judgment. So clearly there goes that Tower. That's what I feel. Some of you, there's a Tower. There's a past energy. We're back to this memories of love. So someone in your surrounding or you, there's an ex that's closing out. There's a Tower moment when it comes to that. For some of you, it represents 3. So you guys will be able to progress. We are representing a 10 of Pentacles here. So for either of you guys, this is a relationship. This is family. This is healing on childhood wounds, which also came up for those who are single. Unrequited love. These are emotions you're coping with. Past energy. A lot about memories. Could be your childhood. And this is a judgment call. Some of you, this is a divorce, a separation of some sort happening here. So definitely a Tower moment coming up. Let's see what this Tower is. Come on, Tower. I feel like a clinging past energy for some of you. So progression, knight. After a period of waiting, look at that. Seven of Pentacles. And right here, Seven of Pentacles. And Justice in the bottom. So some of this could be a divorce. Some of you have maybe with someone who's in a relationship. There's a justice energy. And there's been a waiting period. All right, guys, this is where the interference comes in. So let's see what's going on with this Six of Cups energy. For a lot of you, I have to give this energy because it feels like a clinging past ex here, with both showing up memories of love and the Six of Cups here. And it showed up before. Let's see, can you want this? So there's regrets. There you go. Unspoken. Regrets, lost words, disappointment. So there is a past energy that obviously is in regret, right? That's why they're so unrequited love. They know that they regret not coming back, probably. That's where you have the reconciliation. We do have better off. So the perspective. So they see the truth that's coming out is they know you're better off, but it's almost like an interference they want to do. Give me more of the Six of Cups. Clarify me the Six of Cups. And they're hiding it. It's clearly a prideful person. Okay, we're on the Six of Cups. I don't think that either you or your person don't care. This is, again, could be you or the person you're with. Wow, so final straw, overload, breaking point. And yeah, bottom of the deck, longing, aching, pining, past love. So this is, again, clarifying the past. They're in regret. This is a breaking point. Some, maybe this tower, let's see what this tower is. Some of them may come out. That's why I feel like there's a tower moment. This could be the end of it, or either their breaking point could be very emotional. Okay, we're on this tower moment. Oh, God. Open heart, softness. Yeah, so there we go. Okay, your new direction, beginnings, fresh start. The fresh start is a shock to them. Where you or your person currently is a shock to this person. Now, I'm going to read this for singles too, guys, because this aching, pining could also be of past pain, right? There's a lot of regret in our energy, disappointment, right? Because this is unspoken. A lot of you, maybe therapy has been a thing. Regrets, lost words, disappointment. There's a level of disappointment, but Spirit is saying this is also why I said the tower is for a reason. Some of you could be housed. There's a tower to make you open to heal. Right? We're talking back to the Ace of Cups, open heart, softness, vulnerability, to make you vulnerable. Towers can help you to push you to a new energy. So those who are single, please take that in mind. But Spirit is definitely giving me, because this is a love read, I'm also getting this past energy of an ex also coming up that I'm giving for those. Because the point here is not allowing energies to interfere with the good that's coming into our life. And that's why I say there's a very strong resilience here, Capricorn, of protection, because there's something good coming in. All right, so let's get on this Ten of Pentacles. All right, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so this again could be a past energy. So pretend, mask, exaggeration, bluff. Goes both energies. Again, both. You know, there's no pretending or masking what we were avoiding about our past. If this is childhood dynamics, parents, whatever it is something that's here that needs to come to the surface for those healing. Now, those in relationships, this is the ex making pretend that, you know, they're ready to move on. There's a huge mask around this person. I'm going to get more for that energy. Give me more of this 10 Pentacles. Why this X, Spirit? Give more. There goes that pride. What did I say? That's why I say there's this strong energy of pride That's why they're not going to say anything, but this is a pride. Their ego's bruised, but yet wishful thinking here. One day, someday, somewhere, another time, and rejection, irrational fear. So the rejection is triggering and also creating an irrational kind of idea of either you or your person, which is why it's such a longing. It's a very attached energy. I'm going to clarify this memories of love again. Give me more on this memories of love, Spirit, because it's here twice. Give me more on the Six of Cups. Why the memories of love? What's going on here? Elusive, yep. Dishonest. Give me more on this memories of love. There's a lot of, this person's not a very honest person, and I don't feel, this is a close, yeah, there you go, closure. I was just about to say that farewells, goodbye. So the goodbye is the world. I mean, the world is here. There's a new beginning. This is closing something. A karmic cycle is closing is what I'm saying. A karmic cycle is closing, whether it's your healing or a relationship that someone still has lingering, right? It's kind of in the aura. Here more in this universe. Why the world? Beautiful. Six of Wands, star in the bottom. This is great. This is where your soul is destined. Again, I feel the strong protection. You guys know Emperor represents, sometimes even King of Swords, but normally my Emperor is the protector. Give me more on the world. Give me more on the world. Justice, yeah. So a lot of you, justice, karma is being closed. This has taken a while, but also be patient. I feel with this Knight of Pentacles, you're being steered in a new direction here at Capricorn, and this is really good for you. This is going to be, it's going to work in your favor because there's a lot of, again, I just feel a lot of protection. King of Cups, and there goes Three of Cups. Yeah, there will be a celebration. There goes a Queen of Swords. So again, there's hard boundaries here too. A lot of you had that in your readings where you're also doing that self-protection. That's why Spirit is saying stand your ground. The boundaries necessary to create, to push away this, you know, for some of you, evil eye. But this is closing. This is approaching to final stages. And this Knight of Pentacles is kind of, let's see, let me get on the Justice. The Sun, beautiful. Yep, and then the Tower in the bottom. Yeah, this is coming to an end. Look what shows up again, the Six of Cups. This is a person who's just trying to delay. There's an energy. For some of you is an ex to you or a person, or this is an energy of your healing, because the Sun is healing, a need to bring justice into your life, to finally have you move forward. Give me more of this Knight of Pentacles. And there goes that Hermit. More energy in that Queen of Swords. This is the protection energy I feel. Remember when I said it's Emperor or King of Swords, but there goes the Queen of Swords. They give me the Queen of Swords. It's there's a lot of boundaries about self-preservation here. Queen of Swords represents a widow, single person, right? Divorcee, divorce, you know, like people who are I'm standing my ground here. I know what I see. And there's an understanding here with the Knight of Pentacles. This is going to take some time. I feel your energy that whatever it is, you know best. Again, and you also know to create the boundaries you need so it doesn't affect you energetically, because we're back again to that message. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So this is about protecting your spirit in this time, right? Things are obviously changing. Eight of Cups in the bottom. Yep, moving to your Ten of Cups. So things are working out. This is really good. This world represents a lot of beautiful energy coming, you know, your way, but as a Capricorn, you already know this is through commitment. And you're the energy, you're the one of the signs that always Spirit talks about patience with. And it's because you know it. You understand what that is. What's the blockage here? What's the blockage here? Yeah. Illusion. Stop lying to yourself. Trust your intuition. So this is where this X situation becomes an illusion. And I feel the blockage is someone who's lying to themselves. That's why this weird energy here of regret. But the karmic is now becoming an illusion in your life. So trust your intuition that things are going to work out. I want to clarify this reconciliation here with this deck. Come on, this reconciliation, because I feel this is, you know, those going through, you know, this situation where someone doesn't want to let someone go here because it's blocking blessings. This is what will block blessings. So trust your intuition on this. But this serves as a warning for a lot of you doing in this situation. Here on this reconciliation. Yeah. Wow. Bottom of the deck, resentment. Stinging words, bitterness, anger. So they resent the fact that you're in a good place, nourish, self-harmony, self-grown comfort, chasing thrills, euphoria, joy, laughter. So again, it's about your energy. This is a frequency. This could be you and your partner in an amazing frequency. It's happy. This person is now, it's an evil eye or resentment or malice or ill intent, right? Or malice or ill intent, right? Words or spells, guys. So their regrets, which we clearly know, they resent not being back with you or your person. And this growth they see, they want some of that light. So this is a person very narcissistic where they want to rob the light. There's a jealousy behind where you're at and the happiness that's in your life. Things are turning to better, which is why here the Tower is the fact that you're in a receptive, you and your partner are in a very happy, open-hearted new beginning, and it's fresh and it's loving and it shows. So let's see what the lessons are behind here. What's the lesson? Reflect. Oh my God, so much about hermit. Wow, all this has been about reflection. So we attract, remember guys, I told you this is about your attraction. The words I focus on is attraction, your vibration. So we attract soulmates based on the lessons we need for growth. Is this hindering or supporting you, right? So the past is obviously a hindrance. Those who are healing, this is a reflection. You have to ask yourself, it's a question mark here, guys. Is this hindering or supporting you? So this is about figuring out what these attachments are doing. And then, of course, true love. This is a divine connection. I mean, it's what I'm saying. A lot of you are just in a great place, and those in relationships, which is why I think Spirit wanted me to focus more on that energy, is that this is what happens, you know, and this is where the healing, you'll get a really great connection in alignment. This is moving you through a very happy time with a person. So the biggest lesson of all this for all is recognizing it's a time to reflect, and we attract soulmates based on the lessons we need for growth. So what are we, this is an accountability of what lessons we need to learn, how far we've come, right? And a lot of you are in a very far place, which is why I say, You know, you've been doing well, and you've got to be careful with the illusions, because everything else now, it's an illusion, and you have to recognize it for what it is and move forward. Oops. Okay, Spirit. So see, there you go. Soul connections again. So Spirit is again pointing out what this transformation is a deep transformation, Capricorn. You have met a person who you feel a deep connection with. This could be a soulmate, karmic soul, or even your twin flame. You are destined to meet so you can learn lessons from each other. This is not always easy, but it will be worth it. Treasure these people because they are rare. I know a lot of you are like, F this ex. Yes, that's very true. But guess what? There was a lesson that you needed to learn. And when you start really doing spiritual work, which is this butterfly effect, when you start doing soul work and understanding that we are accountable for our soul life, our life, and what happens in this lifetime, and who we, you know, what aligns to us, then you start seeing it from a different angle, and also releasing attachments, because this karmic energy, because as we said, there's a cycle ending with a karmic. This was part of your lesson needed. And this is where it takes releasing pride, right? Dropping the mask. For some of you where it's healing, dropping the ego and the arrogance around this attachment, because that's an attachment style. That will, again, the question is this hindering or supporting you? So transformation, you are going through a rebirth right now. All you have ever known is upgraded to become your best self. I mean, who doesn't want an upgrade? That's this nourish, right? Soul grown, Spirit is saying there, it's happening. There's this euphoria in your soul and this growth that's happening. So be confident in the outcome. There's, again, back to trusting your intuition and dropping the illusion that all this other stuff is not necessary and it's not supposed to go. This is your read, Capricorn. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe.